Hi friends, welcome back to Bytown by Bike. Today we're checking out the Canadian Tulip Festival here in Ottawa, Ontario, Canada. We'll talk about the history, see some cherry blossoms, and well, tulips. Stick around. As you can see by all the traffic here along the roundabout on Prince of Wales near the Arboretum, it's a pretty popular thing to do in early May in Ottawa. Now, the Arboretum's important here because often the Tulip Festival being in early May coincides with the tail end of cherry blossom season here. So you can go check out some really beautiful views like we see here in the Arboretum overlooking Carleton University and that age-old Ottawa attraction, the beautiful Rideau Canal. Then you can go hit up the cherry blossoms and the tulips and anything you want. Now, as we make our way along this little loop, which you can get at just by the main entrance of the Arboretum, we'll head back down towards the heart of the Arboretum and them beautiful cherry trees. Now keep in mind, if your spirit animal is Hugh Grant or you're a general or burgeoning curmudgeon kind of like myself, you're going to see quite a few selfies. But I mean, that's what nature's here for, right? Anyway, don't let the influencers get you down is all, says the guy posting a YouTube cycling video. But that's okay. People are enjoying the space. This is a beautiful public space. We're super lucky to have it, so go on, take that selfie. But just make sure you put the phone down for like a second and actually smell the flowers and enjoy them, you know? But for real, I dare you. Walk through here, look at the people smelling flowers, smiling at each other, being in love, enjoying friendships and relationships, watching the diffuse light go through the leaves, and try to walk away in a bad mood. You can't do it. It's a great vibe. Okay, so having taken a few moments to stop and smell the flowers and enjoy the cherry blossoms at the Arboretum, we'll make our way back over to Prince of Wales Drive and down towards the Queen Elizabeth Driveway and the Tulip Festival itself. Now, as a 40-something-year-old dude, I feel very much obliged to reassure you we will be talking about the history of the Tulip Festival. How could we not? It's actually pretty interesting. But first, let's take a minute to just kind of get the practical stuff out of the way, like where it is, when it is, what you can expect, all that fun stuff. The Tulip Festival runs every year for the 11 days leading up to the Victoria Day long weekend, and through it, actually. Now, it is a bit of a big tourist attraction in the area, but it's also one of those events that really draws out the locals. I think it's because, honestly, it's the beginning of summer in Ottawa. We get pretty rough winters sometimes, and people are excited to be out in the good weather, excited to see other people and flowers. It's a really good confluence of good things after a long winter. Now, you can enjoy the festival really all over the city. There's tulips everywhere, and it's really kind of a neat Ottawa-specific thing. But the main festival really takes place at Commissioner's Park along the Rideau Canal at Dow's Lake. This is where you're going to find like all of the concerts, live music, you're going to see the food and drink vendors, all of the big crowds, people having a lot of fun like that, you know? I think they even did like movies in the park last year, which was pretty fun, pretty cool. Now, another cool thing that the Tulip Festival tends to coincide with is the NCC Weekend Bike Days, which is one of my favorite things. Basically, they shut down big swaths of the Queen Elizabeth Driveway and the Ottawa River Parkway or the Kittakinzibi, and it's just open to cyclists, runners, joggers, walkers, everybody. It's really great. You can kind of chill out, enjoy a nice paved road, and not worry about cars. Now, under those lovely circumstances on this day, I decided to extend my ride a bit, head downtown, go towards Parliament Hill, and just kind of get some more Ks in, you know? Now, I know you're all waiting, so while we enjoy these beautiful views on the way downtown, let's dig into the history of the Canadian Tulip Festival. Okay, I know I've been joking about being like a middle-aged dude who's really into like World War II adjacent history and all of that, but this is actually some really interesting stuff that you're going to like no matter what your age and demographics are, trust me. The festival began because of a gift of 100,000 tulip bulbs sent by Princess Juliana of the Netherlands in 1945. Now, you might be thinking, that's a weird, random, albeit pleasant gift. I mean, like, we've always been buds with the Dutch, but I mean, 100,000 tulip bulbs, that's kind of weird, you know? Well, here's the context. Now, you got to remember that this is directly following the Second World War, in which Canada played an important role sheltering the Dutch royal family during the occupation by the Nazis. Canadian soldiers also played like a crucial role in liberating the Netherlands during the war, and made incredible sacrifices in doing so. So all of those tulip bulbs were a symbol of gratitude, a symbol of connection between the Dutch and Canadian peoples, a symbol that has endured and has been celebrated year over year for more than 80 years. If that's not inspiring, I don't know what is. Now here's another interesting little tidbit. In 1943, during her stay here in exile, Princess Juliana also gave birth to her daughter, Princess Marguerite, at the Ottawa Civic Hospital. Now, what's particularly interesting about this is that the hospital was temporarily declared an international territory to ensure that the princess maintained her royal status during birth. Now, I was also born at the Ottawa Civic Hospital, as were both of my sons. And I mean, the care was amazing, don't get me wrong, but they didn't really go above and beyond and change international laws or anything. I mean, Just kidding. Nothing but love for people who run the Canadian medical system, especially the frontline workers. Shout out 1010, no notes, you're the best. Well, okay, maybe there's some systemic issues that need to be addressed, and there's, problems with the whole system and everything, but at least we don't have to go bankrupt waiting for care. Okay, but docs are good for our health, I think we can agree, right? And here's one they put in at Dow's Lake a couple years ago so people could go swimming. I don't know if the swimming part's really great for your health in the Rideau Canal. Jury's out. Maybe, I don't know. They test the water, it's fine. Speaking of the medical system, hope everyone's okay. Anyways, thanks for watching, friends. If you found this at all interesting or enjoyed the video, please consider subscribing, liking, sharing with a friend, commenting, all of that good stuff. In the meantime, ride well, friends.